We will start off with a look at our forecast by taking a live look outside from our Savannah cam out over City Market and Ellis Square. Looks nice. It is right now,
right.
compared to what we're going to see. Storm Team 3 meteorologist Alyssa Carsey is in the Weather Center with a look at our forecast. Good morning, Alyssa.
Hey, good morning, Kim. Isn't it crazy that temperature is starting off right around freezing? Seems nice this morning, especially comparing it to what we're going to be seeing. So if you think this morning's cold, just wait until the dangerous cold air moves in as we head into very early Sunday morning. Now, as for the winter weather with the snow, we do have a winter storm watch in effect for our I-16 counties up into the low country as well. Chatham County and Bryan County are not included in this watch at this time, but I think everyone has a good chance of seeing at least 1 to 3 inches overall. No big change with our weather forecast. Still looking at temperatures to tumble throughout the day tomorrow, allowing for that rain to snow transition as we head into our Saturday. As for your Friday, a mild, sunny, quiet day. Spend time outside. It's freezing this morning, of course. No surprise there. No big change comparing it to what we have been tracking over the last couple of mornings. Our highs right around average for this time of year. A nice, pleasant 61 degrees for the high today here in Savannah. So coming up in just around 10 minutes, we'll talk about what you can expect with the snow tomorrow and, of course, the Arctic air for Sunday.
Thank you, Alyssa. Breaking news just into our newsroom. If you're a Georgia Southern student living on any of their campuses, your weekend may look a little different. The university says it will move to restricted operations tomorrow and Sunday. Only essential staff should be on campus and all events are canceled. Housing will remain open, but dining and libraries will be closed. You can get the latest on the winter weather impacting our area this weekend straight to your smartphone with the WSAV Weather Now app. It's free to download in your app store. New developments this morning. A man accused of shooting a co-worker at a Zaxby's restaurant has now been indicted. Police say the shooting happened November 4th, 2025. According to investigators, 22-year-old Genario Mobley shot a female co-worker in the neck during an argument inside the Zaxby's. The woman was seriously injured and taken to the hospital. Police say Mobley turned himself in 2 days later. A grand jury has formally charged Mobley with aggravated assault, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, and criminal attempt to commit a felony. He remains in custody as the case moves forward. 5 people have now been arrested in connection to that massive robbery at Best Buy. Savannah police say so far Dorian Allen, Brenda Gardner, Savannah Pendergraph, Shabria Summers, and Leslie Bostic are facing charges for theft. Allen, an employee at the store, claims he was blackmailed into helping several people steal more than $40,000 worth of merchandise last month. Of course, we'll continue to update you on this story as more information becomes available. We have new information and video to share this morning on the suspect who was arrested for serial stalking in Chatham County. Nathaniel Crawford was arrested earlier this week, charged with attempted kidnapping and stalking. Crawford was already out on probation from a previous aggravated assault arrest in Chatham County. Chatham County Sheriff's investigators say since we first aired his arrest, a total of 6 victims have come forward or been identified, but they believe there are more. WSAV has obtained exclusive new video of the suspect as well. This comes from the view at Oglethorpe Apartments earlier this month. It shows Crawford hanging around an alleged victim's home. He later switches into a ski mask, possibly to hide his identity. Investigators say he may have used that same mask in other crimes as well. Sheriff's investigators were back at that same apartment complex Thursday talking to residents who may have seen Crawford or have any information that may help them find more victims. Detectives are canvassing that area as well as Savannah's South Side and Middle Ground Road, where they say Crawford may have been searching for targets. Investigators stress there is no threat to the public. Crawford is behind bars without bond. They are asking anyone who may have had contact with Crawford or who may have been attacked by him to come forward. Happening now, organizers across the country are calling for a national general strike today, including planned actions here in Savannah. The effort is tied to protests over recent federal immigration enforcement actions, including 2 fatal shootings in Minnesota that have drawn national attention. WSAV's Genevieve Lund is live this morning at Forsyth Park with more. Good morning, Genevieve.
Good morning, Kim. I'm here in Forsyth Park, where tomorrow afternoon, Saturday, a rally is planned to take place here. Now, today's actions include a nationwide call for people to stay home from work, school, and avoid shopping. Organizers say that these actions are meant to draw attention to immigration enforcement practices. Now, organizers say today's actions are part of an effort involving activist groups in 46 states. More than 1,000 organizations are taking part, calling for an economic blackout. Here in Savannah, organizers plan to continue outreach efforts this afternoon following a volunteer meeting held Thursday night. Students at Georgia Southern University's Armstrong campus plan to also participate in the strike starting at noon today. I spoke with a local organizer about why they are doing this.
We're organizing with the community to outreach with them and let them know that it's a national day of action, and we're standing in solidarity with the Black and Somali students in Minnesota who are calling for an extended strike.
No, of course, not everyone agrees. In a statement, Representative Buddy Carter says he supports ICE in its enforcement efforts and believes, quote, our streets are safer when law enforcement officers are empowered to do their job. A larger rally is planned right here at Forsyth Park tomorrow at noon, and they tell me they'll be here rain, snow, or shine. Organizers stress that events like these are meant to be peaceful, and officials with the city of Savannah share with me that they are aware that this event is taking place and that officials will be in the area. Reporting here at Forsyth Park, Genevieve Lund, WSAV News 3, on your side.
Thank you, Genevieve. Developing now, Beaufort City Manager has proposed a no-comment policy on the city's Facebook page after he says there's been an increase in the volume, tone, and complexity of comments. City officials may remove comments from their page to keep it information only. City Manager Scott Marshall says they don't have enough staff to watch all comments, leading to misinformation and personal attacks. Some residents say they feel silenced rather than heard.
What concerns me the most is not the idea of moderating comments. It's the framing of public dialogue as a liability instead of responsibility. When engagement becomes difficult, the solution is not to limit access. It's to strengthen the processes and capacity that support it.
The decision is in the hands of City Council, but Marshall says if they don't adopt the policy, he would need to add a social media manager to the 2027 budget. The company behind the nickel refinery project has sent a cease and desist letter to the county commission chair accusing him of defamation. The county is now firing back. Westwind Elements wants to build a nickel refinery in Bryan County. They claim Carter Enfinger made false statements. The county attorney rejects that claim. The project is receiving support and opposition, but no applications have been filed. Westwind has been asked for comment. Meanwhile, the project to deepen the Savannah River is moving forward to let bigger ships into the port. Congress has approved $500,000 for the Army Corps of Engineers to start a 3-year study. Georgia ports officials say the channel must reach 50 feet to stay competitive with other ports on the East Coast. Happening today is the United Way of the Coastal Empire's Read United Day. I'll join about 1,000 other volunteers reading to students and donating books across our area as part of their literacy initiative. More than 20,000 little readers in pre-K through 2nd grade will get a chance to fall in love with reading. I'll be reading at Butler Elementary at 9:30. You'll see community leaders in action supporting our youngest book lovers in schools all over the area. Tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock, Savannah State University's Honors Program will host a wreath-laying ceremony to commemorate National Freedom Day in the Student Union Ballroom. Richard R. Wright, Sr., SSU's first president in 1890, rallied leaders to establish National Freedom Day, honoring Abraham Lincoln's signing of the 13th Amendment, which abolished slavery. This Sunday will mark the day's 161st anniversary.